Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name.
Hi everyone, welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba with Ben Apsey and Daryl Nicholson. Is MIA this morning. He is having a mental health day, which is really important. If you do need to take a mental health day, by all means take one. Look after your health, priority number one. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of March. It is a beautiful day in southeast Queensland and a great morning to wake up to some very, very long awaited news that Storm King Dam in Stanthorpe hit 100% last night at 11:30 p.m. Toowoomba Dam in Inglewood is at 72.87% this morning as well, having come up from virtually empty, just like Storm King Dam. Unfortunately, the little bit of good news down in our Southern Downs region hasn't translated up here in Toowoomba. No rise in either Crestbrook or Coober Dam, and Perseverance Dam has only increased by 30 millimetres, which I think brings us to a very good point that I think it's really time that Australia as a whole rethink how we manage our water security. I don't think that we have done it right for quite some time. There has not been a new dam built in Queensland for at least 25 years. We have no water connections between places like Warwick, Toowoomba. We do have the pipeline to Brisbane, which, might I add, has been paid off, and we are still paying a ton in rates to use. $600 a year, roughly $24 million a year that the council here collects for that water access charge, in the claim that it goes towards fixing the pipes now, not paying for the pipeline. But really, why are we paying rates then on top of that? If the rates to me pay for the upkeep of the dam and the water mains, that water access charge was to pay for the pipeline and the access to the water, not to top up the coffers of the Toowoomba Regional Council. But really, really good news for Southern Downs. Hope you enjoy your water down there. At least you will not have to truck your water in anymore. You will have access to clean drinking water from your own dam, which is great news. Be safe on the roads over the coming days. Although the rain may be passing, the roads are in a terrible state, and that is not because of the rain. The rain hasn't completely caused all of the damage. The damage was being done in the lead up to it, from mismanagement, from not being maintained properly, roads not getting graded around the region, not being resurfaced, potholes not being filled, and the rain has just exponentially increased the decay, and now we have a number of roads around the region that are in quite dire state. So it's really, really important. Stay safe on the roads and drive carefully. But I guess it highlights the problem we've got. We keep building roads, and the roads keep staying in a terrible state. They keep staying in a state of disrepair, and that's not just our council. That is the council, that is the state government not looking after their roads. And we have this issue that we think that building more roads will fix the traffic issues, but it doesn't. Building more roads just gives us more traffic issues. What we need to be thinking and what we need to be doing moving forward is we really need to invest in some good quality, efficient public transport. And I know it's a dirty word for a Liberal to say, but I really do believe that public transport, it's not a socialist agenda that I've got. it's an infrastructure agenda. I really believe in public transport. I think it's a great thing, not just for our environment, but it's great for connecting people. How good would it be to be able to catch a train from Toowoomba to Brisbane, a fast train, a properly built, right at the start, not a fast bus, not some rubbish thing that only goes to Helidon, a proper fast train to Gatton, round to the south, connects our airport and straight into the city. How good would that be? I'd use it. I'd go to Brisbane all the time if I had a fast train I could get on. People would use it for tourism. Heck, people would probably work in Brisbane and live in Toowoomba, which would be great for our economy. It would be great for our CBD and the revitalisation of it to have a fast train that could go from our CBD to the Brisbane CBD. It would bring people together. But not just a fast train. We're talking multi-storey car parking in the CBD. It needs to be built. A convention centre in the CBD needs to be built. It's infrastructure that will rebrand and rebuild our city, and I'm really, really passionate about it. The new hospital out at Bailey Henderson, there's a railway line right next to it. How good the Chamber of Commerce in Toowoomba, CBD Revitalisation Advisory Committee, and the notion that there's a railway line right there, we could build a huge car park on the north side at the old Willowburn train station, put a rail motor or a tram on the line into the CBD, all the way through to the south of Toowoomba, out in Drayton, near Downsteam, and a connection to USQ via a shuttle bus. You would connect the medical students at USQ with the brand new hospital. People would be able to get from one to the other easily. People would be able to get to the hospital without having to drive. There wouldn't be that reliance on motor vehicles anymore. And that's something I'm really, really, really pushing for in our city. And I'd love for everyone to get on board with it. That's pretty much me for today. Rain and roads are the two big ones. We know we have to take care of water security. It's been a huge issue. We know we have to take care of the roads, and we definitely need to address the high-speed train to Brisbane and public transport in our city, especially if our city is going to be part of a population increase of up to 300,000 people over the next 2 decades. That's a lot of people, a lot of mouths to feed, a lot of mouths to have access to clean drinking water, but also a lot of people that need to get around. And there is no way that with our current infrastructure expenditure by council, by state government and by federal government, that we can adequately or even ineptly cater for 300,000 extra people in our area in 20 years' time. We really need to build this infrastructure now. Greenies, get out of the way. Naysayers, get out of the way. This stuff needs to be built so that in 20 years' time, the next generation have a future. Thank you so much for joining me with Good Morning Toowoomba. As always, smash that share button, subscribe on YouTube, like it, invite all your friends. Thanks for joining us with Good Morning Toowoomba. I'm Ben Apsey.